by no means do I think that that's, something that's political. I don't think any of this is really political, at least not on my part, because I need for my kids to be served.
I cannot support this item because the project list is coming for approval after voting has already started. I do not feel the public has had ample opportunity to participate and ask questions.
I don't think there's going to be a need for the full expenditure of the $15 million. So as part of the motion would just be that change that and the next school on the list for the entire Fresno Unified School District is Lowell.
None of these projects get approved until they come forward to the board. So they still have to come forward to the board.
I do think that there is a need for some fidelity to the list, because some of these schools have consistently come on and been pushed off. So I would say that we really need to be very critical in thinking about whether we're going to shift from something that we had, and it has to be, I feel like, for very critical reason, right? Not just because there's been some politicking about this other thing being pushed up for some political reason. This equity assessment was a very objective tool, looking at specific criteria to rank order where priority would be given.
The Hoover region is not on the list for the turf track and lights because that money is being used for library renovation and cafeteria reconstruction at Centennial and portable replacements at Pyle. So if you can talk a little bit about, from your perspective, the community involvement.
It's very similar to the past, and Alex, he can jump in if I'm wrong, as I've only been in this role for a couple of years. But we've had a couple public workshops where we both had our SSC. We started this, I believe, in May of '23 with our first workshop to start talking about this with the previous superintendent.
I'm glad to hear that we're actually moving the needle in Southwest Fresno, because it's not about, as we mentioned earlier, it's not about my Hoover kids. It's about all of our Hoover and Edison and my Roosevelt kids that need to advance the needle as well.
Well, in the Sunnyside region of the 11 schools, there's only 3 of them that are 25, 30 years old, or that are older than 25 or 30 years. So intentional investment in a community is important.